everybody, we've got a fantastic video for you today because we've got two generations of Miata, our long-termer NC2 and the brand new ND2 Miata. And what are we doing, Dad?
We're gonna go drag racing, Tommy. We're gonna find out if new is better than old, but there's a twist.
Yeah, absolutely. So we brought along another convertible, this time a 1987 Porsche 911, just to see how far performance has progressed from the 1980s.
So how should we do this, Tommy? What should we race first?
Well, what we should do, Dad, is I think maybe race the 911 versus a Miata, and then whichever one wins will take on the new one.
I agree, but which Miata?
Want to do the new one or the old one?
I say we do the old one, so it'll be old versus classic. Winner takes on new. So I've got an ace up my sleeve, and that is I'm wearing some pretty sticky rubber. These are Bridgestone Potenza RE71-RS. These are basically racetrack tires or autocross tires. They're super sticky, and I think they're gonna help me when I launch this Miata. And under the hood of this Mazda Miata MX-5 NC, as is the internal designation, is a 4-cylinder that puts out 167 horsepower, and as God intended, it's made it to a 6-speed manual transmission. Now under the hood of the 911, this is the so-called G50 or 87 Carrera convertible. Well, is a set of tools, some oil, and a battery. Well,
of course, Dad, the 911 is rear engined, which should help with the launch. And this 3.2 Carrera makes about 220 horsepower, which, well, by modern standards, doesn't sound like a lot. By 80 standards, that was pretty respectable. And you can see it's very German. Werkfüllung, Shell Kraftstoff und Shell Schmeisterstoff. But basically, Dad, we've got rear engine, rear wheel drive, old, versus front engine, rear wheel drive, newer. Let's see which one wins.
Why are you speaking German with a French accent, Tommy?
Vergleichung, Shell Kraftstoff und Shell Schmeisterstoff.
Yeah, that is definitely German with a French accent. So Tommy, why are we racing an old Miata versus a classic Porsche?
That's a great question, Dad. For fun! It's just for fun. Father versus son in the real world. Which one is quicker? You're not going to see motor trend times. We're up here at a mile above sea level on unprepped surfaces. It's just to see, is a 35-year-old 911 as quick as a modern-ish Miata? This car is about 2,900, 3,000 pounds. Your Miata closer to 2,500, 2,600. So I've got more horsepower coming in at near 220, but I also have a car that's quite old, a little rickety, and I don't want to break it.
Well, I've got a card up my sleeve, dude. I've got these brand new Bridgestone Potenzas.
All right, I'll count us down. Are you ready?
Sure, go for it.
First gear, in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, pretty even launch. Hard to launch 911. Into the power band about 6,000 RPM.
Come on, Miata! Oh, it's close.
Get him on the top end! Come on, 911! Oh my God, it's close! He has the shift, there comes the power!
You know, technology has not progressed as far as I thought it had.
Well, this is the top dog 911 versus what is just a little NC. So I ran an 1821 at 80 something miles an hour. Let's see what it was. It was a pretty slow time in the 911, 82.5 miles an hour. Yeah, that's a hot day too. This poor car is probably feeling a little toasty.
So I ran a 1795 at 80 miles an hour. And considering your car is air-cooled, I'm impressed.
Would you like to do a roll race?
Hell yeah, let's do it again.
All right, Tommy, here's the important question. What gear are you going to start in?
I'm thinking second. How about yourself?
Yeah, second is definitely the gear.
All right, so 30 miles an hour.
And then I'll go 3, 2, 1, go. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, I got 30 there in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's neck and neck. He got off the line better. He's got shorter gearing, but here comes the mighty 911 in the third. These cars could not I'm being closer. Come on, air-cooled Porsche. I'm getting them on the top end. 100 miles an hour. Wow, what a finish.
Oh my, you were catching up to me.
Pass at the end.
I think it's gonna have to be a photo finish. I can't tell, it's so close.
Wow, that was incredible. That was so fun. What a day. Okay, well, about as close as it gets, NC to 87 911, but let me bring on the ND and we'll see how these two compare. Now this is the ND2 Miata, so it's the facelift on the ND, and that means under the hood you're going to find a version of the Sky Active G 4-cylinder engine. It makes 181 horsepower, so more than the old one. It's a 2-liter in displacement. This car's also lighter than the old one, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. So Dad, let's talk about pricing on these two cars. How much did we pay for that NC Miata?
We paid $14,000 and I thought that was a heck of a bargain.
Low mileage car, like 50,000 miles, just under maybe. This Miata, this new NC2 Club, 37 grand is the sticker price.
Yeah, and that Porsche is actually worth more than probably both of these combined.
All right, Dad, now obviously we need to get this out of the way because everyone's gonna comment that Miatas aren't about drag racing, they're about fun to drive. But look, in the real world, you hit a red light next to your friend in a Miata, you're curious which one's quicker. That's what we're here to find out.
I disagree. These things are a hoot to drag race. I mean, this engine just snarls when you get it above 6,000 RPM. It's so fun to roll through all these gears.
Well, let's see what happens in this Miata versus Miata showdown. Are you ready? I'll give us a 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good launch in the ND Miata. Look at the thing rev. He's gone.
Oh, he's got me.
Way more torque in the third. Oh, it's like standing still back there. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, you got me off the line and you pulled away from me. I did 17.43 at 81 miles an hour.
And I ran, are you ready for this? A 1649 at 85.8. Smoked ya! The torque difference between these two is truly amazing.
Yeah, you know, once again, there's that old saying, people buy cars for horsepower, but you drive cars because of torque.
Well, let's see what happens in the roll race. Maybe I can squish it even more.
So with the ND, they basically made it smaller like the original NA. And I'm like, why? Why would you, like, I love these cars, I'm passionate about them, and yet there's no way I can fit into that ND. Why couldn't they made it just 2 inches bigger so I could get my head, you know, under the roof when it's closed?
You just don't get it, do you, Dad? It's all about weight savings. This car is lighter than the NC. It's smaller, it's more nimble. That's what the Miata is all about. It's not about who has the most comfy Miata. All right, I got 30 miles an hour there. In 3, 2, 1, go. Passed him like he's standing still. Come on, ND. Actually, he's not that far apart on this one. Oh yeah, he is. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, for you. Hey, why don't you put that top up, see how you fit?
Okay. Let's see.
I want to see this.
Easy to put up. Yeah, it's not that comfy.
Oh gosh. How much are you hitting your head when you do that?
Just a little, just a smudge of the hairline, but it doesn't matter because I got these great Recaros and you got those comfy old man seats.
You want to try a brake test? We can stick together?
Sure, let's go for a brake test. This one I will win with these new tires.
Come on, new Miata! Show me what you got, baby! Oh my God! Night and day! Those tires are make all the difference!
How far be it?
107?
Yeah, that's about right.
It's pretty good.
That's really good. I mean,
What did you do? We go 30 miles an hour when you hit your brakes?
No, dude. I think sticky tires just make such a huge difference. I mean, those are pretty much racetrack tires.
Well, they're track tires,
Yeah, so 107, that would have been our best, I think, or one of our best stopping distances until we measure that car.
All right, I'll go hit it.
All right, what's the number, dude? Is it under 100?
82 feet?
Holy cow.
That seems a little ambitious. What happened?
Just sticky rubber, dude. 82 feet. That's going to be a really light car, new rubber.
Maybe a slight inaccuracy with the stopping point.
I don't know. The thing is sticky as all get out. Anyway, this is why the Miata is the king of autocross. So shall we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right, Tommy, I'm going to go inside baseball on you. If money were no object, which of these three would you get? The NC, the ND, or the G50?
That's a great question, Dad. You know, I love the old Miata. It's a great value for money. The Porsche really speaks to my heart. But that ND is just such a fun car. That new Miata is so nimble, so fun to drive. And maybe going forward, we'll have a handling test. We'll be able to see what these cars do in an actual road course, because I think that car would astonish people.
Can you guess which one I would take?
Probably the NC.
Nope, I'd take the old Porsche. And you know why?
Because you're old.
No, because A, I fit, and B, because it has a whale tail. How could you not take a car with the whale tail? Come on.
That is pretty cool. Well, guys, we'd love to know what you think in the comments section below. As always, has been Tommy.
And Roman saying, let us know which one you take. See you guys next time. Ciao.
See ya.